I'm in my bedroom. I mean, there'll be people who will know that based on what they can see. And I've not had a good weekend, but I did feel like, am I going to film today? I don't know if I am. I mean, I am. Oh God, shut up. I am now, but today I just was like, I don't want to. But I was just in my office / dumping ground, mainly office at the moment, because I've not dumped too much in there. And I've got IKEA unit things in there that I had in my other one. And was it Wednesday or something? I was in there and I opened one of the drawer things that I've got in there. Do you know, like it's a big square thing and it's got, you can put like drawers in or whatever or not have anything in them. And some have got canvas type drawers in and some don't have anything in. Anyway, I started to go through one of the drawer things because I realised it was the drawer where I've got stuff from like teenage years, some embarrassing stuff. And I was looking through it the other day, like quite a few days ago. There's things like programmes from concerts, because I don't buy them anymore if I go to concerts. Concert tickets, things like I've got a drawing pad where I've drawn random stuff on. I think I filmed about that in a video once, but I don't think I ever put that video up. Might be on my channel, but it never went live because it's embarrassing, like 16-year-old me, 17-year-old me. There's a little book in there where I wrote down what I was eating every day. I shouldn't laugh. I might have had an issue with some, like, food or something. It was a bit weird and I was eating the same stuff all the time. And there's just loads of little bits and pieces from concerts. So like, when I went to London, there's bits and pieces, like, first time I went to London, when I went to the O2, when it was opened by Bon Jovi. And I only went through half the drawer. There's like school reports, which I read in a video that they were using. Anyway, I took the drawer out and I had to put it on the floor. And I brought some stuff in here because I keep finding these as well. Snapfish. And I'd obviously had pictures printed off over the years. That's me in the picture. Why do they all look blurry? Like, were they blurry when they were done? Were the pictures so crap, the quality, that they've just made them blurry? I don't know. There's some very weird ones in this pile, let me tell you. These are from when I might have been 22, 23. Very awkward. But I found some other ones the other day. They're in here still. I need to move them. Like, this room's just going to end up with random stuff everywhere. Anyway, I'd left some of them in the unit, but the drawer weren't there, so I put them back in the drawer. But before I put the third or half full, like, I think it was half full, and I just put the rest back in. And it was really heavy when I just went to pick it up. But before I dropped the stuff back in, I saw this, and I was like, oh my God, what is it? Oh, I've not read it all, so I don't know if I should read this out. But it's dated from when I was 6. Hold on, how old was I? Oh, I wasn't even 17 at this point. I was actually 16. Was I 16? Hold on. What year was I born? Oh, I was 7. No. I was... Hold on. Oh my God, why can't I do basic maths? I was 16. I was 6 weeks away from being 17. And it's double-sided. And I started to read it. And I got maybe a paragraph down and I was amused. I've not read it all, so I might not end up reading all of this out, but I thought I've got to document this because this is old. Right, are we ready for this? I mean, I was laughing. This is actually cheering me up a little bit because I've had a really hard weekend, especially today with my mental health. So I'd had a dream, and I've basically wrote out the dream so I'd remember it. I had one of the weirdest dreams that I've ever had last night. Near the end of my weird action-packed dream, I don't know why I didn't write about the rest of the dreams I was having. I found myself and my niece, basically, I'm not going to say name, on an open plan car park which was having a lot of work done to it. The next minute, Michael Jackson and Shania Twain appear and start to walk towards a closed off side of the car park, and they started singing a duet. I think it was Earth Song. Earth Song wasn't a duet ever, but apparently in my dream Michael Jackson and Shania Twain managed to do a duet of it. Then the partition, you should see how I spelt partition as well. I spelt it partition, opens, and I can hear roars of applause, but I can't see anyone. Then I start singing the backing vocals. I didn't even get this far. Oh my god. Oh, dreams are so funny at times. I don't even know what happens in this dream. Like, I remember this dream, but I don't remember what happened. Backing vocals, and when I looked round, Michael and Shania had disappeared. Then me and my niece, I put a name, but I'm just going to say my niece, make our way across the building site, which has many obstacles in our way, some of which are very dangerous. And as we finally get halfway across, Michael runs past and says, "Come on then, hurry up." Then he disappears, and I don't know where he has gone, nor do I know where Shania is. I decide to go and look for him, in brackets Michael. So I look around me to see what's around and to see if I can see Michael. But all that I can see is that the car park is looking more like a football ground. There was a lot of people around, some working, some talking, and some just stood around. The ones that were stood around looked like bodyguards, something like that. I spot Michael and I run after him. He runs up some concrete stairs and says something to the two bodyguards who are stood at the bottom of the stairs. I finally get to the bottom of the stairs. I've wrote that twice. I finally get to the bottom of the stairs and run up them. I was surprised the bodyguards let me past. I get to the top of the stairs. I wonder what happened to my niece. And enter a room. Sitting there is a man with short hair. I know straight away it's Michael. Did he have short hair at the start? Who knows? The room was small, which had a small bed, a chair and a desk. There was a gold disc hanging on one of the walls, 2 or 3 shelves on the wall above. The desk, which had loads of books and trophies on the desk, there was files, magazines, paper, pens, makeup and a few other things. Now we're on to the next page. Can't wait to find out what happens. I hope it's good. The room smelt of alcohol. You should see how I spell alcohol. It's got an E on the end of my spelling, which I was really shocked about. Also, there was a lot of screwed up paper scattered across the floor. I talked to Michael for a while. I can't remember everything that we talked about. Well, I'd love to know. He said that he was very disappointed that I didn't go to college this year. I didn't actually. How did he know? He even came to watch my interview. What interview? But I didn't go. I didn't. He said that he knows everything I do. Oh my god, this dream's brilliant. I'm funny because he watches me through a camera. Oh god, I hope he doesn't. I was shocked, but I kind of knew already. And the next minute, he had short hair. I thought he had short hair when I went in the room. Is it getting shorter? He reached over to the bed and got hold of a big wig. Which was the same as the hair he had earlier. Oh God, was I saying Michael Jackson wore wigs? I was deeply shocked. I didn't know why I just was. I also commented on the smell of the alcohol with an E on the end, and that fact that I thought that he didn't drink, and he just said that sometimes had a drink. For some strange reason, we talked about his brown eyeshadow, which was on his desk. Why is he wearing brown eyeshadow? I said that it was exactly like mine, and he said something like, why don't you put some of yours on because it looks nice. I was sat on his desk and we talked and laughed for a while, and it felt like I'd known Michael for a long time. I was really enjoying the dream. Well, that part of the dream anyway, in brackets. I then woke up and wrote it down. It's the first time that I've ever had a dream in which Michael Jackson was in, but I've had dreams which has involved other celebrities. It was a strange dream, but at least I remembered it. The end. Then I wrote my full name out, and then I dated it. Well, that was interesting. I just love 16-year-old me. God. What a bloody weird dream. Do you know what? I do actually remember the first part of it where I'm on this like concrete kind of construction thing, and it's basically like a big concrete car park. Do you know those with the concrete roofs and like concrete all around, and like concrete, like it's open but it's got like concrete things on so you can't fall out, and it kind of looked like that. And then Shania and Michael Jackson are singing. I only ever remembered Michael, I never remembered Shania being in it, but I do remember like that image is in my head now as I'm thinking about it, and I always remembered that part of it. I didn't remember going to that small room. I remember it turning into like what looked like a football ground, aka a stadium, but I don't remember that little room. I do think I remember we had a conversation, me and Michael Jackson, but yeah, I always have all these years remembered that first part of that dream, and I can still visualise it, which is random. So now I know what happened in my dream. And I was wearing Michael Jackson's eyeshadow, apparently. What a random dream. I'm glad that I found that. But yeah, I do actually remember the start of that dream. Every now and then that part of the dream pops in my head, but it's only like a fleeting thought. And I'm glad I wrote that down, because I used to have some really random but epic dreams. And lots of them I don't remember, and I never wrote them down. So I think that's potentially why I wrote this one down, because I would always forget my dreams. And sometimes when I wake up, I can remember every last bit of my dream. And sometimes as the day goes along, I either forget it all or I still remember some of it, but I never remember all of it. And there's dreams I remember from years ago, but I don't remember lots. And I'm actually do remember that start of that dream. And what I visualised in the dream, I can literally see it now. So I am very happy that 16-year-old me wrote that dream down, and I'm glad that I've kept this, because it's just amused me. Do you know what? I think 16-year-old me is who I am still to this day. Like the way that I've wrote that, I would probably write that again, like in that style. So I don't think I've massively changed since the 16-year-old in the way that I think, I guess. It's just so random. I mean, since when was her song a bloody duet? But apparently it is in my dream. I wonder how it went. I'm going to listen to her song in a minute just to see how that could possibly be a bloody duet. Like I said, I keep finding packs of pictures that I've obviously had printed, but they're all definitely low, like, resolution. They're not great. It looks like they're blurry, but they're probably not blurry. It's obviously whatever they've been took on. Like, this one looks super blurry. Like, I'm cuddling a big teddy in Asda. I look evil in that one. Also, Richie Sambora at the O2 when they opened the O2. Oh, I nearly showed you a picture of my dad, I better not. That's 21-year-old me. In fact, my mum used to have a big version of this in her living room. She's probably thrown starts at it now, but that's me when I was 21. And I dyed my own hair that blonde. I've got another one of my dad. And then I can't show this one. I'm in my bedroom, red on my bed, looking at the camera. It's so weird to see that bedroom. I did change the colour of this, but I remember when I was 17 painting my bedroom this colour. There was 2 green walls and 2 purple walls, so it went purple, green, and it's not like dark green. I don't know how to describe the green, and it's not like a dark purple either, but it's not lilac. And I've like got pink bedding on, and then I've got a little pink alarm clock next to my bed on some bedside drawers that I'm sure I got off my stepdad. And a pink cushion. So random. There's a picture of me with Mr. Sausage. There's a picture of me. Picture of me playing over hockey with someone. Another picture of me playing over hockey with someone. Me in Trafalgar Square. Playing mini golf. Went to see the Queen. Still outside the Queen's house. I mean, she's no longer alive, she was then. On the London Eye. Having fun in Asda. I mean, what is it with me lying across my bed? In my very childish bedroom. Me. I mean, how many times did I lie across my bed in pictures? It's just random. I'm not showing them. Bon Jovi at the O2. Oh, this is one right in front of the stage. John and Richie having a nap. God, you could tell I was close. Got a picture of me, not me, of my dad with a dog that I had. And he's, yeah, I don't know. Me. There you go, random pictures. See, I just found these. I wonder if I'm going to find any more. It's so, some of the pictures that I'm finding are just the most random pictures. I need to put the other ones back in the other room because I'll just keep bringing stuff in here. Where are they? Where would I put them? Have I put them back? Oh, I don't even know where I put them now. I thought they were still in there. Where have I put them back? Probably shoved them somewhere normally. I hope I have put them back. I hope they're not still in here. I don't want to end up with random shit everywhere, because that is the story of my life. So yeah, I had a dream about Michael Jackson and Shania Twain. I've had other dreams about Michael Jackson. I don't remember them, but I know I've dreamt about him. I've dreamt about John Bon Jovi, Rich Sambora, other people. And there's me going and told Michael Jackson I had a feeling he was watching me. As if that's a normal thing to say. I mean, obviously it was a dream. Can you imagine if that was real life and like someone famous said to me, I've got a secret camera in your house. And I'm there going, yeah, I thought so. Who would be that cool about it? Put his secret camera in my house. How did he get it in? Honest to God, 16-year-old me, I've honestly not changed. I think I'm still that 16-year-old girl, because I think I still think the same way as that 16-year-old. And like the way I've worded things in this when I'm writing about this dream, I would probably word it exactly the same way today. So I don't think I've changed in the years in between. I still see that. I think I'm still that 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old. I remember what I got for my 17th birthday, actually. And I remember the wrapping paper, because I absolutely loved the wrapping paper. And I can't tell you what I got. Because it is amusing as well. In fact, I would happily have that these days as well, what I got. And I know what I got for my 18th. Don't know what I got for my 19th. Definitely don't. Or my 20th, but I do remember what I got for my 21st. On that note, I'm gonna go. My phone needs to go on charge. I've been on one dog walk. It took me all day to go on that dog walk. I think I went out at like 6:30, 7:15. And I planned to go out earlier in the day, but I just couldn't go out. I was up here a lot of the day. I did go down several times. I didn't want to leave the house. I would have happily stayed upstairs all day. And that's the truth. But the dog needed to go out. And she's going to have a second walk. I'll probably find it easier to go out the second time because I've been out, and also because say I went out now for the first walk, I would struggle to go for a second walk, not only because it would be getting darker, but also like if it was too close together I couldn't do it. But I think because I've been out once, I mean I don't particularly want to go out, I kind of withdraw into myself and like, and she also keeps taking me at exactly the same walk. But also I've been walking in my local area more than I would normally do. And there are reasons why I'm not going to get into in this video. So we've been doing a lot of the same things again and again and again. And I am totally over it. But there are reasons why I've not gone to any of my typical places that I would go to. So I am getting very, very bored with a lot of the walks that we've been going on. And she keeps taking me on a very similar walk, but there's not too much other choice. We will go the opposite way when we go out, and I'm surprised she didn't take me that way, because typically that's her go-to as the first walk if we're going to get two done. The only time I will get her to go that way is if it's getting darker. There's a part of it that I don't like doing the other way round when it's getting darker. But yeah, we will be going out. I don't even know what time it is. Let's say in the next hour, because I don't have a clue what time it is. It was going up for 8 o'clock last time I looked. So I'd say within an hour we'll be going again. But we'll be definitely going the other way because we've not been doing that as much. I hope everyone's having a great weekend, great day, great month, great life.